Welcome back to the show, number 5 podcast in the world. Thanks for tuning in, liking, commenting, and subscribing. We're seeing so many likes and comments. I love it.
Luke loves it.
I do love it. It tickles me. But
makes Luke very, very excited.
But no, the trip to Panama was a last-minute decision. It was maybe like 2 or 3 nights beforehand, and we decided to go for a week.
Okay,
we're in America.
One question.
Yeah.
What were you trafficking through Panama?
Yeah.
The
What
good
did
stuff.
you bring back?
The
no
good stuff.
one goes to Panama.
I brought back a beer glass and a shot glass. The beer glass shattered.
Neither of them paid for, probably.
But when we were trying to, the night before we went, because the flight was at 4 a.m. in the morning, we were out the night before. At like 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock, we were trying to convince a friend to come with us. And she needed to get her visa stamped to be able to let back into the United States, because we're in America and Florida at that time. And we're trying to convince her, and she didn't have this thing stamped. And she actually said to me, put my credit card, because she was drunk. So she goes, put my credit card details into the thing to like buy the plane ticket. And then some like thing came up, like a disclaimer about some visa shit. And then it was like everyone like clicked, because everyone had this thing stamped except her apparently. So she wouldn't have been able to go back into America if she didn't have this thing stamped. So she didn't come on the trip.
It's a smart decision overall.
Fair
Yes, but
stuck in Panama.
imagine that. But this is the first time in a very long time I'm actually sober. Not sober, not hungover. Not hungover.
Do we need to talk,
Not
Luke?
hungover.
You got a problem.
Spills AA.
What's in that Red Bull?
On behalf of me and Dino, I'd like to congratulate you on your
Sobriety.
for not being hungover today.
No, I feel really good. Really good.
That's really good.
Is this something
Is
you're
this,
going to
is this judging by the Red Bull that he's got in his hand here? or-
Well, it helps with energy, but
yeah. All right.
I
You're just tired.
So why didn't you go out last night, Luke? What's wrong with you?
I didn't really want. I didn't have plans.
Does anyone ever want to go out, really?
Yes,
Yes.
you didn't go out, but
I
you were
didn't go
out
out.
till 4.
Four's
Or
a bit,
3.
Four's a bit heavy. Yeah. Just at a mate's place talking rubbish.
The plan was to not go out. I don't understand the point in that.
The plan was to get home early, and then you just end up talking rubbish, and then you check the time, and it's 3 o'clock, and it's
So
time to go home.
Luke doesn't understand this whole concept, so please let him.
Luke can talk all day, but why would you talk to your mates for that long?
No, why the fuck would you stay out at 3 a.m. to just talk to mates?
Oh, I couldn't even tell you.
He
We
was
didn't even know the time.
Probably having a good time, Luke. Just like, we lost track of time.
Well, it ended up going with let's go to McDonald's because we're a bit hungry at 2:30 in the morning.
What's the latest you've been at McDonald's like on a non-drinking night like that, just for a chill chat?
That would probably be the longest. That's the latest. I mean, yeah. Latest up, definitely.
Yeah.
What'd you order? What's a 3 o'clock meal from Macca's?
Look, I
It's
got
probably
a
nothing.
10-piece nuggets, but
Dude, you don't even go there for the food though.
no, the nuggets were really fresh. I was really happy.
Oh, that's good.
That's
yeah.
because they don't hold any
Yeah.
stock at that time because
But-
no one's there.
We're just halfway through our meal, and then we just looked at each other and kept making eye contact. And then we're like, why are we eating this and we're sober? Like, we never eat this. Like, we never eat McDonald's
That's true.
willingly, like when you're not drinking.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense. But I've done it a couple of times with Do you know my mate Matt? You probably don't.
Not important.
I guess
We're not good enough to meet him or something.
Yeah.
No, he's in America, but when he was back,
How would we meet you? Anyway.
when he was back, we would go just chill at Metropole at like 10 o'clock at night, 12 o'clock at night. But it wasn't even about the food. It was just like a place to go.
Yeah, it was just a place to sit, relax, talk crap.
Why the fuck do we need food to like meet up with someone though?
No, but this is the thing. Like, it's such an Aussie thing to Macca's run. Like,
That's
it's just
true.
such a. It's connected.
Comment below if
social...
you've gone on a Macca's run.
Oh no,
What?
dude, that's everyone.
Okay, true. Well, don't do that. Don't do
He
that.
really wants comments, guys.
Don't
please.
do that. So
Comment if you've breathed.
Someone invite Luke on a Macca's run next week, and then we really,
So much
really happy.
thirst.
Doesn't understand Macca's
No,
right.
actually, everyone drop their late night McDonald's order in the comments.
Because 10-piece chicken nuggets are pretty standard, but it's a bit disappointing to hear that.
Chicken nuggets are overrated.
Yes.
I really think they
Drastically
Yeah, but
overrated.
are. How
That's
good
nice.
can fried chicken be?
Better
It's
than
not
those
even
ones,
fried
though.
chicken. It's fried like
Nothing.
God knows what it is, but it just
Like
tastes
chicken,
good.
but all parts of the chicken, mate. You're getting chicken
Yeah.
beak and feet, probably.
Chicken what?
Beak.
That's better than
Is it
chicken.
called
I
a beak?
guess.
Huh?
Is their mouth called a beak?
Well, they're a bird, are they not?
Actually, that's a
Well,
good
they
one.
are a bird.
Exactly. So of course it's a chicken beak.
What?
I don't know.
But why do we have to go out for food to meet up with someone?
But it's cross-cultural. Like every culture has some kind of
Yeah.
food that they meet together and mingle over food.
Yeah.
We just have the shit one where it's Macca's or some kind of going out one.
No, but even
Yeah.
like
Everywhere else, like in Europe, they're cooking food and they're talking to each other
Yeah.
around food.
All their social gatherings.
but why can't we do something else? Why does
Because
it have to be
I
food?
think
Why do you have to meet up with someone that you haven't seen in a long time over
Because
a brunch?
it's-
I have a saying, right? If it's not broken, don't fix it. Like
So-
it's still good. Like
How's that shoulder going?
it's like
It's broken and it's getting fixed.
but it's a fundamental human thing to meet over food. Back in the day, the hunter-gatherers, the hunters would gather or they would kill the food and then they would feast around it
Yes.
while they're cooking it. And it was
Well, that's because they
big
were
social-
starving
From
and they
primitive
had
origins.
no food.
but
So they would
if it's
all
not broke,
run together.
but it's a
when
big
food
social
got brought in.
gathering where the whole village or the whole
Yeah.
camp
Because
gathers
everyone's
together.
starving.
Every culture, it's like you know, said it's every culture.
Every culture.
Every culture gathers around food or gathers around someone's place for food or coffee or
There's a very human experience to
Yeah.
gather around food and discuss. What do you just want to go for a run and have a conversation with your mate?
Well, that's what I've never suggested it. I have. gone
Let's
to
go for a
mates.
run so we can talk. What?
we're not running in this 33-degree
It's
heat.
hot today.
It is ridiculous.
Go for a
today.
swim and talk. Wait, what?
But no, like, is that why we're fat? Because we have to go out
No.
for food?
It's been around. It's been around for. Well, going out for food is different.
It's a social norm.
You mean going out for food or just like socializing around
socializing
food?
around food.
Well, I feel like they're both very similar. One, I guess I understand you're out.
But you go through parts of Europe and everyone eating the food out. They're not like overweight people.
Yeah, but
I think it's the
it-
type
I
of
thought
food you're getting.
It depends on what it is. Like if you're going for someone's birthday dinner, or you're just going to get like a feed with your mates, like after a game of soccer, or you know what I mean. Like it depends on the context. Like if I'm going out with a family, I'm going because I know I'm going to get a feed and I'm not tapping my card. So
Exactly.
yeah, come back to Luke here.
It was my brother's birthday last week, and we go out for sushi because that was what he wanted.
Love sushi.
It's fucking amazing. And
Everyone, drop your favorite sushi.
shut up.
Everyone drop a comment if you've had sushi before.
if you've breathed once, no.
Yeah.
We go out for sushi, and the waiter at the end, she goes, paying together or separately?
Yeah.
And Dad goes, separately.
Ooh, get wrecked.
and he was
And
joking.
here's Luke smashing the food.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
There was an extra 5 plates piled on because you weren't paying.
yeah, I actually didn't eat that much. Sushi gets filling quick.
I could not disagree more. It is one of those foods you could have. Like
I had
30 of those.
I had
Yeah.
8 plates, but
What are we talking?
Poor effort.
I
Luke.
thought I could have done better.
Yeah, then we go for the premium plates too because you weren't paying.
Well, no, all plates are the same, which is good. I think that's
Oh,
fair.
that's good.
Yeah,
Where you
Wherever
going?
you went,
it was Cooperoo Square.
Yeah,
Because
that's
what-
good.
Yeah, $4.
That one's good. I've been there.
$4. Every plate's the same. It's like finally some
Yeah.
fucking equality.
It's good like that because I hate when like you go to those other ones and like the prices are different and then the same dish is on 2 different like prices a plate. It
It's
drives-
on
it drives
orange
me
and a
insane.
green.
Like I actually really love sushi, but it does trigger me. Like if it's like orange green and then like the same one that you just had like 3 minutes earlier is on a different cost different now.
And-
It's like
And you've got to weigh up. You've got to weigh up the sauce and like the big rolls with the fancy dressings. And that could still taste like shit, but it's it's going to be on an orange or green plate that's expensive. Or you can go for the yellow, which is like those 4 little fucking
Yeah.
tuna rolls
Yeah.
that are bland as fuck
yeah.
and cheaper. But like you don't know if the good one's going to be good, the cheap
See,
one's going
the
to be
ones
bad.
that it's one price for everything. It's like they know they're going to make money
Quality.
on some and then like kind of break even on the others, like kind of thing.
Exactly, and they have to deliver regardless.
Yeah. And they make money
What's your
regardless.
thoughts, Dylan?
I mean, all the same. How do
Should
they
we go for
differ? I don't
sushi
understand
afterwards?
how
or-
someone-
Sorry. Should we go for sushi after this or?
Luke's making us
Okay.
sushi.
Yeah, I'm great at that. Do you think the purity's been lost in sushi? Like, because there's so much sauce in
Sauce,
sushi.
but soy sauce is the best part of sushi.
No, the
Yeah.
mayonnaises and
Oh well, it depends what you're getting. Like it's not obviously that's not really traditional, but
And what's the pure? What's a pure sushi?
Yeah, I'm
Is it raw
confused.
fish?
well, I guess it would be.
Seaweed.
I'm probably not that used to it.
Yeah,
though.
I don't think I've ever had a pure
I just okay.
sushi dish.
The one thing I love about sushi is it's like fresh. It's half good for you,
Ugh.
I
kinda,
don't know if it's good for you though.
and it's like you know what I mean.
It's there.
It's kind of an all round. Like it's kind of good for you. Tastes really good.
Oh, it's fucking phenomenal.
Oh, unreal.
It's not good for you though.
Oh,
I don't
It's
think that much
probably
white
not,
rice
man.
is not good for you.
I think
dude,
it's on the better end of worse or better end
It's
of bad.
better than Macca's, but not as good as the salad.
Like in terms of eating out, I feel like it would rank pretty well.
So yeah, but it's also depending on the ones you're getting. Like if you're getting some fried chicken in it, like or you're getting all the mayonnaise all over it, then you're counting calories.
Yes. Actually,
Calories go through the roof. But yeah,
What about sumo salad? Do you know that place?
Yeah, aren't they all
I've
gone?
seen it
Are
many
they still,
times.
Are they still a thing?
Yeah, apparently.
Really?
I don't know because I was chatting to someone about it, and because she works at sumo salad, just met at a party. But like, who the I couldn't believe it.
Oh, hey, what do you do for work? Oh, I work at Sumo Salad.
She goes, "Oh, no." I said, "Do you actually work?" And she goes, "No, we never have customers."
Yeah.
Like, how the fuck is this place still
I
open?
don't know
why
how
just,
they're around,
That's why I
though.
just asked you. Like,
Yeah, like-
if they're still a thing. 'Cause they're definitely not the one like my local Westfield.
Yeah.
What
Which
is
one?
it? Drug front?
It has to be.
Has
It
to
has
be
to be
some
funneling
kind of
money.
law.
You reckon it's like Red
Establishment.
Rooster money laundering?
Oh,
Or?
Red Rooster
Again.
gets business, man.
Does
Red,
it?
I
Look,
actually
then
think Red
chips.
Rooster is underrated.
In my recent
Wow.
DoorDash adventures, Red Rooster, they pop up a lot. Their drive-through pops off. No one's ever in the store,
Yeah.
but
I'd love-
drive-through and deliveries, they pop off.
I'd love to
They
get a
pop
tally
off.
of how many times he mentions DoorDash in this episode. We're
Is
at
he
one.
obsessed with DoorDash?
Oh my god. You should
I
have seen it
am
work
DoorDash.
last week.
Are you
I'm a
doing?
DoorDasher, bro. You don't know.
Are you
You've been
actually?
around- Yeah, bro.
Oh.
I've taken up a second
Yeah.
source of income.
I haven't been
This isn't the
around.
first one. I'll tell you that. But yeah, dude, Red Rooster pops off.
I was waiting for you to say DoorDash again.
Is it your area? You think like do you think it just pops in your area?
Are you
Like,
saying because I'm in a Callanvale, Algis area?
no, I'm just saying like, do you reckon it's because like there's a Red Rooster around where you
I,
drive? So
don't-
like,
I feel like
it's just an
drive-through
option.
drive-through pops up. No one's ever in the store.
Yeah.
I've never seen a person inside the store, but they're always busy at drive-through.
yeah.
Mm.
Well, if I get Red Rooster, it's drive through
What do you get then?
chips.
Just the chips. You just rock
No,
up,
I actually really like their wraps are good.
get a pineapple
A few
fritter.
of their rolls. Oh, come on.
The
Pineapple
deep
fritters
fried
are
pineapple
dope.
fritter with
And-
the icing sugar?
Yeah, it's so
Oh,
good, bro.
get
The
out
What
of
fish
are you
here.
and, yeah, with the
talking
fish
about?
and chips, it's the best.
Are you kidding? You get chicken nuggets, mate. You don't have a say.
I don't get. If you get chicken nuggets Red Rooster, you have a serious problem.
They're better than Macca's.
The Red Rooster chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
All right. Everyone get on DoorDash, and if you see you're not delivering your food,
Well, actually, last night we ordered DoorDash. Loyal to the brand.
Number 3.
Cancelled the order on like 2 minutes away from the house. I was
Dogs.
fuming.
Oh.
So does that mean you eat it?
I was like, what do you mean? They cancelled the order.
no,
They didn't
his
even bring
order.
it.
His,
No,
his
no,
order.
this is I ordered through.
Your order.
I'm like, I'm going to see how
Why
they go.
wouldn't you just go get it?
What do you mean?
Why would you pay DoorDash?
I wanted to see.
Oh.
Respect the business.
Okay.
I wanted to see if that was good as Uber Eats, and fuck me.
They fucked
It
you.
never
Are the
rocked up.
prices different on DoorDash to Uber Eats?
I think it's the same shit. They all mark it up a
Yeah.
little bit. Cheap delivery.
Or
fee.
spend this much and you get delivery free, but
Yeah.
you're also way overpaying.
Yeah, you're paying 30%
That's
on
actually a
top.
thing,
Or
like
something.
some businesses put their prices
Yeah,
up
they
on
do.
there.
Every single one. They put it up like 30%
Yeah.
up on Uber
They put it
Eats or
up
whatever.
and then you're paying a delivery fee, so like your standard meal ends up being that much more expensive.
You pay for convenience, and that's why
Yeah.
that's why people do it. They couldn't be bothered going to the shop
Yeah,
picking
but
it
if
up
you're,
themselves.
I think it's only worth it if you're getting a like decent quantity of food.
Yeah, of course, because then unless the delivery fee is free for
Yeah.
whatever reason, then
Free
you're
or
paying
like
up for
$3.
Yeah.
Like if it's $15 a meal and then you're gonna pay $3, I'm like, okay, well it's one person.
I've never paid a $3 delivery fee. That's crazy.
That's
Why?
good. That's $3.
$3 is
No, you're
good.
kidding? It's $1 every time I get one.
What?
You must be on a promo at the moment. Jeez.
God damn.
What's the brand again?
DoorDash.
That was Uber Eats. Don't tell anyone.
Um,
I'm loyal to the paycheck. That's all I'll say.
Halloween's coming up. I don't know what to wear.
Yeah, I don't know.
Does
I don't
anyone
really
care?
I don't really
Well,
celebrate.
I got to dress up. I got a party on Saturday night.
Oh, imagine you didn't dress up and you went to the party.
Oh.
That's sort of the rules of the party.
You as yourself are pretty scary.
That's good to know then. I don't need to dress up.
Yeah, like you're just Luke.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I didn't even think of going as myself.
No, but I didn't think Halloween parties were a thing in Australia. What is this like a uni
Why is
party?
it? No,
Yeah.
Because it's a
What's-
piece of shit holiday, probably.
Yeah.
why is it a piece of shit holiday?
It's
Like,
just
I don't know. I've
useless.
never been.
What is the purpose of Halloween?
I
It's
think
not-
it's celebrating the dead people.
No, but it's not even full
That's
here.
That's different. That's
No.
a Mexican
That's
festival.
the
of
Day of
no.
the Dead.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a different thing. That's
No.
not Halloween.
Well,
What is
Halloween's
Halloween?
Christian. It's celebrating the
Luke,
spirits or something like.
Luke,
Well, what is
Christians
it?
don't acknowledge
you know what it
spirits.
is?
No, I really don't know what it is, but I'm saying to you that it's just
No, lost my
It's not
just-
Christian.
It's not.
You fucking get
It
murdered
doesn't
for
have
saying
any
Christian.
like value here.
Like-
I went. I was really excited about it one year and went and knocked on people's doors. They're like, "Get off my front property!" Like, what are you doing?
One in every
Why is it-
10 people
why is
would
it
have
the
had
Tuesday
lowest.
night? Why is it the Tuesday night and you're knocking on my door?
Yeah. I remember
And
the
then they,
first time I
let
had
me
one.
let me see what I got, and they like give you a minty that's been in the pantry for 15 years. I'm like, no thanks.
It's the night before All Saints Day, whatever the fuck that means.
All Saints Day. If you don't have a name day, All Saints Day.
Maybe.
But like, what is the point? What is the point
the holiday?
of the holiday?
I don't know. I'm still researching.
Yeah, you
But-
see,
Okay,
like
but
you show up to
it's
someone's
the
front.
most annoying holiday, in my opinion.
You show up to someone's front like door. What are you like praying they give out?
lollies.
Yeah, but what lollies? You can't give out
Obviously.
lollies that aren't open, man, because I ain't trusting that. Like
Yeah,
you need something
Just
wrapped
get
up.
packaged lollies.
Yeah, it's got to be
Packet of
wrapped.
Maltesers. Packet
Yeah,
of,
give me a little pack of Maltesers.
oh, they actually do
little
those
Reese's
little,
cups.
there's all natural things now. They get
Reese's
those little
cups are good.
bags.
Oh, love Reese's.
Andy at work bringing in those all natural bags or whatever. Maybe one of
They're,
them's
they're
all.
so shit. All natural confectionery. So shit.
Oh, really?
No,
I can't stand
the
it.
chewy one.
I don't know.
Yeah,
which
the
one
little
that
They're
chewy,
all alright, man.
all natural one.
Yeah,
I like
yeah,
it.
dude. What's wrong with all natural confectionery?
I just
I'm not a big.
personally
I'm
hate
not a
it.
big sweet tooth like lolly person.
yeah,
though.
me neither.
I'm
yeah.
absolutely the
yeah.
opposite.
Dino's
guy's a
Dino's three
degenerate. He's
packets
a
of Sour
degenerate.
Patch a day. 20 in the last 48 hours, he's had three or two or three.
You better believe I'm licking the bottom of the bag to get all that sour.
You're a
Ugh.
pig.
Yeah.
But because have you ever been trick or treating as a kid?
Yeah.
Never,
Really?
Yeah.
never.
So you went as a kid. Was this with friends
Yeah.
or
It
would
was
mum
just like
take
the
you in the
neighborhood.
neighborhood?
The neighborhood like kids, and there was a neighbor that used to come around to our street who was a street over.
What's it like? Is it weird going up to
Creepy.
strangers' houses?
I think we did it in the wrong area because like no one in our area knew about it. Like we knocked on a few doors.
What? What are you
Like,
doing?
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah. Well, I've
I don't
never
know,
done
I
it.
kind of went and like we did a couple streets and then we were like, oh, we got a bit and we got enough, and then we did like from each other, so we'd like give each other some, like kind of shared it around so everyone got the same lot.
That's
I didn't
beautiful.
find anything fun. Like,
So what were you dressing up
think
Yeah,
as?
what were you dressed up?
Oh,
as?
I
That's the
couldn't.
bit.
I couldn't even remember.
But you
Like,
had
I
a
couldn't tell
costume. You weren't just walking around.
Yeah, I think I did something stupid.
What,
I think
can I
did.
wear?
You wear a pumpkin head.
I was a loser. You just
You
dress the way you
Oh,
dress.
yeah, it's meant to be a costume. No, pumpkin head, the big pumpkin.
What's that? What's a pumpkin
Go was
head?
like a
Like,
Star
your
Wars.
head is a
That's a
pumpkin.
common one. Tell me
I
everyone
should go
dresses
Luke
up as Star Wars.
Skywalker.
It was a slutty
Yeah.
nurse or something.
That'd be so hot. I swear it's so much easier for a chick though. It's so much easier for
You
a
know,
chick.
you
You
should
just
go as like how
Break
like
the stereotype.
they do like the tennis player kind of thing. You should go as a
Absolutely
tennis
not.
player and like
Yeah,
wear like a
headband.
midriff and some
Oh, actually, that'd be easy.
and some like
A
sweatbands.
visor or some shit.
Yeah.
You just say
Actually,
I'm Rafael Nadal. Or...
Yeah.
And just get a wristband or something.
yeah.
and
Or
at
go
least
as,
it's-
go as Nick Kyrgios. He's pretty scary when he bashes his racket.
That's a good point. Actually, I should go with a bash racket and say I'm
Yes. Oh, we should go buy a Kmart racket and bash it.
curious. Yes.
You know, it's your whites, mate, cricketer player. You know, you've got plenty of
Who's a
options.
scary
Just
cricket
do a
player?
sport theme.
Is there any scary cricket players?
No.
Oh, that's a bit boring.
I'm not
You know,
a
who's,
good-
you know who's pretty scary?
Who?
Cricket players.
Who?
They just are.
Oh, in general.
Yeah.
Why?
Like, they've got to be nutcases. Who stands out in the field for 8 hours in the sun and like gets heat stroke?
You got to be mentally like different kind of person to
Actually, they're not scary. Scary is the wrong
Well,
word.
yeah, to an
stand
They're
there. and
everyday
start-
person
They're
who's
unique
lazy.
individuals.
Yeah, you got to be an athlete.
Well, but is it not the laziest form of athlete who just stands in the field and
No.
waits for a ball to get
I
kicked
actually
towards it?
enjoy like Ashes cricket, like watching it. Like I actually do.
There's nothing I enjoy.
I'm not
less.
bagging cricket here, everybody.
I'm bagging cricket. There's nothing I enjoy less than cricket, to be honest.
And how good's the Big Bash? Like
It
you
might
go-
be. It might be my least.
Your
favorite.
ticket's like $15, and
So
they
cheap.
just smack the ball.
They just send it.
Did I tell you about the time I went to the Big Bash?
No.
One and only time. Wanted to go for ages. Watched the first innings. Other team batted, and then halfway through, lights go out of the Gabba,
Oh, shit.
and
Even they don't
the
wanna
lights
watch
went
it.
out.
Even the Gabba doesn't want to watch.
Exactly. Like the Gabba wanted to finish early. Like we're just sitting there, and then half the lights go out, and we're just waiting, and there was the delay, and then there was like people just started leaving, or people started going to get more drinks and whatever. 20-minute delay, then they're like, all right, game's off. So I didn't even get to watch the whole game.
Did you feel relieved though? Because you got to go home.
No,
No, the
I
big
was
bashes
pissed.
are good.
I was mad. Like,
Have you ever used them as a pre-drink to go out?
no,
Was
but
that good fun?
it's a very, I know people do it.
Yeah, it's
People
great
do it
fun.
all the time.
Great fun. The T20 World Cup's on at the moment. It got kicked off last night.
Yeah.
Australia and South Africa, and we nearly lost the game. Like we deserved to lose the game.
Did we win?
No. Sorry. Yes.
Surely, if we nearly lost, we won.
Imagine we drew. No, we won. But we had South Africa at 118 or 119 after 20 overs.
You've lost dinner already.
Oh, I'm not trying to keep dinner right.
I understand the sport,
Okay,
but I don't.
so a
like
good
it.
score is like 170.
Yeah.
A
For a
great
T20.
score is like 190 above.
Is our team good at the moment? I couldn't
Yeah,
even
we're
tell
good.
you who's around.
But we had them 9, which is almost all out, for 118, which is not that good at all. And we were 5 for 119. We won with 2 balls to go.
Oh, kind of fine.
2 balls to go.
Unbelievable. The scenes there must have been.
But that I think we needed like 30 off the last 3 overs to get that as well. So we nearly lost ourselves the game. But T20 cricket is actually interesting.
It is entertaining
to watch.
It is entertaining, and especially when you get the big personalities out there, all different nationalities playing in like the Big Bash here. Cool. I think it's mad.
Because I think they've allowed, I'm not sure what the ruling is, but in terms of getting international players to Australia, that they've got some sort of rule where they're able to bring people in. And I think with any sport, allowing international players to come in just makes it that bit more interesting, and it raises
remember when the Brisbane Heat had Flintoff?
Yes.
That was huge. Massive. And first or second year of the Heat, they had like Matt Hayden right at the end of his career.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Matt Hayden's a goat.
Oh,
I love that guy.
Just gives you options.
Did Andrew Simons play a year for the Heat?
Sorry?
Andrew Simons, did he end up playing a year for the Heat?
I'm not sure. He's
Well,
played for someone.
Ryan Harris played.
Shane Warne's played.
So it's T20.
Yeah.
Is that a big move for cricket in terms of getting more people to watch it?
Yeah.
Because those like...
Yeah.
Mindset cricket
And they
has
do
been
like
like the
double
1
headers
day
now.
or the fucking 5-day test that it's just unbearable to... I understand how you can watch that.
I'll put it in perspective for you. And for everyone listening,
I need some perspective.
we were chatting before about how long our podcast with the boys should go for. And I was saying the shorter it is, the more people that will listen. Because longer episodes will weed out a lot of people. Because a lot of people don't have an hour to give to things.
Or 3 days.
Or 3 days, exactly. Or 5 days in Test cricket. But everyone can watch for 3 hours or 4 hours.
Well, can they? 3 hours. Anyway, yes, I get your point.
So it captures a lot more people.
I think when it comes to cricket,
So if you want longer episodes, let us know.
But then the purists get upset that they don't get
Exactly.
Because if it becomes only T20, then people would outrage.
You cannot tell me.
You cannot
tell me that people just go and watch the cricket like it's drinking involved. Like there's so much more of a scorecard.
For cricket for sure.
Like
you're in the garden. You're in the gardens up the road. Like after the end of the day.
Exactly.
I've driven around there.
Dropped
out at that famous innings with Vince Johnson.
Which one? In the Ashes 2013?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What a
that
bumps.
But yeah, I was in the car, dropped Dad off, and there's just people all over the streets in gardens throwing up. Like, it's just what a day of Test match cricket.
For about 7 years, up until I started working at Muscle Nation, had I been to the first day of every test, which starts off the season, the summer cricket. And pretty much I'd go to every single day of the crickets. Yeah. But I remember that one particularly because it was 3 balls in, and I look up to the sight screen and it said 146.
Ridiculous.
And it flashed away. So I was questioning myself whether I actually saw it.
Yeah.
And I thought there's no way. And I remember...
It can't be, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember watching it at home.
Mitch Johnson coming in bowling 145 Ks an hour consistently.
Yeah.
Put it this way, Dino, you don't have time to react when a big, fucking, very hard leather ball is getting hurled at you.
Like I said, I'm familiar with the sport, but I understand.
Put it this way. What you'll see is where the bowler has his hand, and from that, you've got to figure out where the ball's going. Sort of...
And meanwhile...
You don't actually see the ball.
Meanwhile,
you just go, okay, it's here. It should end up around here.
Mitch Johnson's not aiming at the stumps either. He was aiming
short.
for all body.
Bro,
was it the same game that... oh, no, it wasn't the same
He sent
game.
Alistair Cook back home.
Yeah, he sent him back home.
Not Joe Root. There's someone else. He retired a lot of people. Graham Swan, who was one of the greatest leg spinners in the game.
Ridiculous.
They kicked him out. He retired midway through the series.
It's actually a point where you question, why am I out here in just a helmet facing this dude?
And Carberry, do you remember Carberry, England's batsman? I think he got hit in the head 2 or 3 times. And that was close to when Phil Hughes got killed because he was wearing these pads below his helmet to protect the neck. Which do you know the Phil Hughes story?
I know he got hit by a ball and ended up. Yeah.
Sean Abbott bowled the ball bouncer and hit him sort of just below the ear, and he fell and died. Yeah. Unfortunately, which is a shame because he was a very good cricketer.
Very good cricketer. Yeah.
I don't know where we're going with this.
You were just expressing your love for cricket to each other and the moments you've had and shared.
But bro, that series, that 2013 series,
ridiculous.
It was also a walkover. I couldn't believe it.
It was, and it wasn't meant to be.
No,
that no one expected.
I just the
tell me that whole summer, half of Australia was fixated on that,
bro. And do you remember before that, and not the series before that, but sometime before that, Peter Siddle's hat trick on his birthday?
Oh, that was ridiculous.
A hat trick on your birthday.
Yeah. Didn't know, really
Coming in on the Gabba the first day. The first day. Yeah. I just remember getting home from school and hearing about it. I couldn't believe it.
I'm just happy you guys are happy.
I was very happy. It did a lot for me.
Defined you as a man.
Yeah, it's
changed Luke's life.
Look, it's
It was definitely one of those things that you remember where you were for. Like,
100%.
I was gonna make a very, I don't know if I should say it, a bad comparison.
Go on.
People say they know where they were for 9/11.
Yeah, right.
It's like,
you know,
I know where I was for that.
Yeah. Like completely different end of the spectrum.
My seat number was B13 at the south end of the Gabba.
Yeah. Like I sort of do remember where I was sitting.
I was underage. I had a can of Sprite in my hand. Like, do you know that kind of detail?
Yes, yeah, that was me.
You had Sprite too.
I don't drink Coke, so it would have been something like that.
Yeah.
And
I think you're a bit of a Fanta guy, aren't you?
I like Fanta, yeah. And Pasito.
Why don't you drink Coke?
Is
cocaine?
Okay, Pasito is very underrated.
Coca leaves, bro.
Pasito is underrated.
Oh, for sure. It's so slept on.
Slept on.
Passion fruit is one of the best things. Passion fruit sorbet, phenomenal as well.
Yeah. Mango sorbet.
Passion fruit on its own though, shit.
Mango?
No, it's great.
Okay.
Mango, it's too much work. It's too hard.
But passion fruit's not.
Eating a mango.
What do you mean?
It's too fucking hard.
Cut it open and get a spoon.
Yeah, but it's sauces.
Fruit.
Mango is,
how do you eat
taste-wise, is the best fruit that exists.
You cut the squares up.
Yeah,
and
but
you
that's
just
exhausting.
slobber all over it.
Exhausting.
What's exhausting about making 3 cuts in a mango?
What do you mean? Because and then you gotta basically eat it out.
Yeah, good practice.
Look, the things you think about, mate. Come on.
I just can't be bothered. We've got
explains a lot actually. But go on.
We've got we're doing this thing called Twitter Talk. So they're just things on Twitter, and just quickly, what's our thoughts on it? Snapchat. You remember how Apple released a thing, and you might have seen it on your phones, about allowing apps to track your activity and data.
Yeah.
So Apple changed that rule about 6 months ago, which meant that everyone that advertises on your Apple phone can have everyone has the option to opt out now of those ads, which are very targeted and make Facebook and whichever app a lot of money. Snapchat went down 20% because they warned investors that their earnings may not be that great this year because of advertising.
Yeah,
20%.
That's huge.
It's good. So you just opt out and
talking big money.
That's fucking. I think those people still use Snapchat, but I'm too old.
Yeah,
like you guys use Snapchat like it's.
I don't use Snapchat. You use Snapchat a lot.
Is that your main form of conversation? Is Snapchat?
I'll probably say so. Yeah, but it's just because like we have group chats like with you guys on Messenger. Yeah, and there's like a few on there, but yeah, there's like group chats in Snapchat, and that was just from in school, and we've just kind of stuck with it. Then when like people message on Messenger, like. Depending on the group of people, you're like, why are you messaging on Messenger?
Like why? Because that should be on another platform. That should be on Snapchat.
Yeah, like why?
Really?
And because
you look down on people who use Messenger.
No, I don't. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, like, if depending on who it is or who the notifications from, it's like, oh, like, isn't it just easier?
Yeah, you trying to be shady here, bro?
No,
coming at me on not you. I'm saying you're questioning everything.
No, because he's talking about Messenger.
I'm saying on Messenger.
Instagram Messenger.
Don't even worry about it.
But. The thing I don't understand is streaks.
Yeah,
the pointless streaks.
Waste of time.
What's a streak?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about him.
What's a streak?
It's a continuous score of how often you Snapchat this person going over days.
I remember that.
Days in a row. So silly.
But it's so dumb.
It's so silly.
But it's so dumb
and then,
because
oh my God,
they're just foreheads.
Keep my streak alive photo.
Yeah, and then they comment streak. That's the thing. The caption is like, why am I getting a notification for this?
You know, it triggers me more if they like back then. Not anymore. Definitely no streaks anymore.
You're a calm person.
Yeah, I'm very calm. But triggers me when people used to send like streak or like keep the streak going.
Bro.
But I'd rather you send a blank because it triggers me more that you've written streak on the screen.
Do you have to wait?
Like, I'm being serious.
Do you have to reply in order to keep the streak?
Yes. Yeah. It needs to be mutual.
Yeah, but this is what
get
I'm
it
saying,
to like 200 and say fuck you and just.
I'd rather you send me a blank photo than like back then than send me streaks reply or replying to your streak or. You know,
so you want to pretend you're not continuing a streak. You don't want it in your face.
No, it just annoys me.
They're telling you
on the screen.
Alec Baldwin, did you hear about this?
I did, yeah.
Shot
crazy.
2 people on a film set.
He shot 2?
2 people, yeah.
The director, yes. One and the other one got injured.
Yeah,
but he shot 2 people. Shot.
But
Two people got
I
shot.
thought
One died, one got hospitalized and is
I
now
thought
out.
they were in the same
They must have been
I didn't
7
know-
then he did 2 quick shots, I guess.
Okay, I didn't.
No,
I
so
didn't know it was 2 shots, I
Halna
thought it was 1
Hutchins,
shot.
Halna Hutchins, and someone Jose, some Spanish name, who was the director of the film, I believe called Rush, who went to a hospital.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It's weird that we still.
How is it even possible?
You were explaining there was something to do with the debris from the gun. So like debris from a legit bullet
It's still in the
was
cartridge.
still in there.
Yeah, but how does
Use a fresh gun. It's not prop. They're real guns.
That's the thing. They're not props. They're
Why?
real guns.
The real guns
Yeah,
are
but why
blanks.
aren't they?
Because
Exactly.
they wanted to mimic a real gun with something that's safer to shoot someone with. But
Oh.
apparently they didn't do
But,
their proper
like,
job vetting out the gun.
I was having this conversation at home, and we were like talking about it with Dad, and he's like, "Surely these prop guns, like, well, obviously you just told me they're not prop guns, but surely they can make guns that are that similar.
Surely.
It's just not a gun, like."
Surely.
But the purity of the art.
But they're also so common over there. Like guns are obviously.
This is I'm talking like an artsy, but like they would want the real gun with
I think
blanks
it's
because
so
it's more
far-
authentic.
It's so far above us.
You know
here.
what? For the falling off the cliff scene, it wouldn't be the same if you weren't as afraid. You should be standing on the edge of the
Right.
cliff
You should
and
be
actually
jumping.
fall.
Chuck 'em off
You're
a cliff.
jumping, you know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like,
Like that's the dumbest thing I've heard.
yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not.
You're
I-
risking people's safety to
Yeah,
keep
I
a
think-
scene authentic.
Did I tell them to use a real gun? I'm telling
No,
you
I'm
why,
fucking angry at you,
why
Dino.
I'm pretty sure they use guns because it's for as they keep as much authentic as they can.
Yeah.
Yeah, but do you think that?
Oh, it's
Okay,
stupid.
if it was 2 shots, I think it's crazy. But I heard it was 1 shot, and there was debris of the 1 shot that killed one.
Oh,
person.
yeah,
I don't know. Maybe it was. It probably was one shot that.
As Alec
hit 2
Baldwin,
people.
he did put a statement out, but like,
You know what?
How do you even comprehend what has just happened?
He, I think it was 2 years ago, put up a Twitter thing about one of the police officers that accidentally killed
Yeah, I saw
someone.
that, yeah.
He goes, "I wonder what it feels like to accidentally murder someone." And that's just recircling
Just
as the
so
person who fired the
crazy.
prop gun, which is a real gun.
Does he cop any responsibility for it?
No, I don't think so because
Does he not have
It's such a
responsibility because
grey
he's
area.
wielding the
But I-
gun?
well,
I'm trying to think about this now. I don't know where
he
where
was
I
he was
stand on
told it's a cold gun, which means there's blanks in it, and he's told it's a safe
told-
gun to
yeah.
fire as the prop on the
Yeah.
set.
And like,
it. So yeah,
not
he can't
saying,
really
like
take
whether
any
it was the first
responsibility
take,
for it.
like, you know, they could have done how many takes and nothing happened.
Oh no, that's the thing.
It was the first take.
No, but the gun had misfired a couple of days prior, and a few of the prop workers had left the set because they said it was unsafe. So then they've
Directly
come,
linked to the
wow.
misfire.
yes. So then they've come
So
back.
there's gonna be
They even hired non-union prop workers, whatever they do that establish or
Yeah.
manage the props being used in the shot. They hired non-union ones because the other ones left.
yeah, but
That production company is going
all
to
I can think about is how much paperwork's going on now.
Legal paperwork too.
But they're like
Yeah.
that production company's in a bit of
You're
strife. There.
You're
They
screwed.
might be,
You're
they
gonna
might
get
be
sued.
done.
Oh,
They didn't
so
do
much.
I don't get what I just need
If
to
they
do shit
left,
with no
if
debris.
they
in it.
left, I didn't know that. If they left because they were unsafe on set
Oh,
a
there's
few
gonna
days
be,
prior, that is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Is this not the last we've heard of that?
Trump is launching a social media platform called Truth Social.
Fair enough. What are the details of the truth?
I
Social?
imagine he can't get booted.
Well, is it going to be like a completely open platform where you can say whatever the fuck you want?
I don't know. I didn't read into it.
Well, isn't he? Did he
Great
stop
topic.
or did he get banned from Twitter?
They banned him.
He
Yeah.
got
Twitter
banned.
banned him.
It's Facebook as well.
Yeah.
Banned him from all there.
Yeah,
Platforms.
Twitter's not as open as people.
I don't think he's been permanently banned, and there's a review process that went on recently
getting back
about
on
it.
there. He's
Well,
not getting back.
the recent review process said he's not getting back on anytime soon.
Look, I could not
Um,
give. I do not.
But
care
would
what he
you?
does.
But
I could not care less what Donald Trump does.
Do we reckon people will go on it though?
people will go.
People
I
will
don't
go
think
because people just want to see what rubbish he's
I'm
running.
curious to see what the app is.
it'll.
I don't know
be
whether I'll use it, but
directly mimic like a Twitter or something.
It will. It will. It's going to be the same software.
That's the China approach: is bring out something that's very similar but slightly change it so it's a bit different.
Sidemen topped the App Store with their Sidemen Plus app as well.
This is where they just do the like, random little videos.
What's-
And
Is it like
It's
behind the
their
scenes?
premium membership
Yeah,
type
behind the
Patreon.
scenes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's $12 a month,
So it's like the Simon OnlyFans.
literally.
Yeah.
It's Sidemen Netflix, $12 a month.
It's a lot of money, but apparently it gives you access to a pool of giveaways, which I guess makes it a little bit more lucrative. There's a bird outside being very inconsiderate right now.
Yeah.
It's just whistling, but that's. I mean, they're kind of killing it still. Oh, hello.
I like when you're chirping.
That's
Ooh,
they're crushing.
they are.
They're like they're not going away though. Soon they stop playing FIFA and shit. Now they're still just turned into the personalities.
Tell me, half of YouTube right now got famous on FIFA. Like they all
Oh,
did.
all the British YouTubers
Oh.
that exist, they're all FIFA.
And now what do they do?
It's fucking talking to a mic.
Nothing.
React video, hide and seek in planes.
Yeah.
Like, you watch like 2 videos and like, this is a complete waste of my life.
But such a crazy like concept that you open FIFA packs back in the day, like 2014.
You're watching people gamble.
Yeah.
And
And then you're like make famous and you're that many subscribers, you're making all this money off it just from you filming yourself opening FIFA and playing FIFA and raging over foot champs. And like seriously,
people like people getting angry about stupid shit that doesn't matter.
Maybe we should get more angry on the show, get more views.
Fucking shut up.
There we go.
Oi.
You and Brian Laundrie has been found. I don't know if you heard anything about him.
That's the little boy?
No. He's a 20-year-old dude who allegedly killed his wife.
His wife,
on like a road trip.
Yeah, it was a hiking trip or something.
Yeah.
Were they married?
I think they might have been
20 years old.
they're young. Maybe they're not married. I don't know, but they're together.
They're mates.
They work together.
Yep.
He comes back when she's gone missing and then disappears. They found his remains somewhere in some fucking area in Florida.
His remains.
So he's killed himself.
Oh, he had. They confirmed that?
Yeah.
No, but this is me as an investigator just jumping to conclusion. No, it does sound like, based on the reports,
said that,
that he's killed himself.
They found his remain isolated.
Hopefully he was mauled by an alligator. It doesn't really seem like that.
Yeah, I mean...
Hopefully he got,
tragic story.
But you seen the TikToks about like finding Brian Laundrie? Like searching... Yeah. And Dog the Bounty Hunter, he was sort of...
He was looking for him, wasn't he?
He wanted a certain amount of money.
If you want anyone looking for him, that's the one you want.
Anything else to add?
Not really. Everyone like, comment, subscribe.
Oh, what about what about Vin Diesel?
Oh, so Vin Diesel
Champion of the
walked just recently, just today. The news came out that Vin Diesel walked Paul Walker's daughter down the aisle for her wedding, and I just thought that was so good. Like,
what's that mean?
Continues like. They were just such good mates.
It just shows, beyond their relationship for the movie.
Beyond the screen, beyond it, like, they're documented, they were really good mates. Like, they were genuinely really close to each other. I just thought it was so cool.
That's a cool little story. Cool story to like, he's actually obviously still there for the family and caring. It was not all show, even though like these guys are acting.
It just solidifies that idea, like how close they actually were. Yeah.
That's amazing. That's beautiful.
I thought it was beautiful.
Thanks for tuning in to the number 5 podcast in the world. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace out.
Ciao.